All right, little ribbon, you gotta go. You can't be here. I just saw a bobcat cross the road, so you're in danger. Hide. All right, what do we got here? Banded water snake. All right, you're already helping yourself off the road. Keep going, buddy. Check what I got after that water snake. Hello. Eastern rat snake number 1, core number 2, core number 1, eastern rat snake number 2 down there. Yeah, and that little tiny guy is very surprising. He looks like last year's baby born super, super late. Maybe even born this year. Very surprising. But hey, 4 rat snakes, tied at 10 apiece now. This is crazy. Alright, I have the 2 eastern rat snakes together. Hopefully they don't bite. They are the exact same color, but one of them is significantly larger than the other one. I'm very surprised to see one of this size at this time of year because it would indicate to me that it was probably born either extremely late last year or born very early this year. Man, they really love this spot. Look at these 2 bros. They're like the best of buds, just chilling, trying to climb the exact same spot. One is definitely shorter than the other one. This is so cool. They're like slithering on top of each other trying to scale it. Well, they fell down on each other. But now they just seem completely comfortable sitting here together. I think they're best friends now. I suppose I could figure out if it's a male and a female, but I'm not gonna bother them too much. Let's go take a look at the corn snakes now. All right, here's the corns. Right off the bat, that is cool. It's got a continuous aberrant pattern, not just once, but another one near the tail. Both of them seem to have very similar coloration on their bodies. I think this one with the aberrant pattern is a little bit larger, but that is cool. I always wanted to get 2 of the same rat snake species together, and I managed to do it for both of them at the same time, which is kind of a hassle, but it worked out. That's super cool. All right, here's what happens when 4 wild rat snakes interact. They don't eat each other because they're not snake eaters. You can't go in my house, bro. You wanna get closer to your friends, buddy? They don't bite. This is so cool. I think this corn snake is the biggest of the 4. The other corn snake looks bigger than both of the rat snakes as well. Pretty crazy interaction. Hi. You kind of don't look friendly, but none of them have tried to bite me or each other so far, so that's all well and good. Hang out with your friends, buddy. They're not gonna hurt you. Hi. Alright, these corns are not as calm as the eastern rat snakes, but I got them to sit right next to each other on this chair. I really like the pattern on this one. And they're just comfortable sitting right next to each other with their little heads. Cute. Let's go around and carefully take a look at the other side and see what we got going on over here. Pretty orange. There's the 2 faces. Their bellies are heavily checkered, but it's kind of hard to show them off since they don't want to show it. But I've always wanted to do this and show off the same species right next to each other multiple times. Super cool. Alright, so put the corn snakes on that chair. Next chair over is the 2 eastern rat snakes. They seem like they like to chill at the top of this thing together, and they don't seem to be bothered being right next to each other. I could, of course, put them on the same one together, but I think that's a bad idea. So, time to relocate these guys. Hopefully they'll be safer where they're at. I'm doing it, and I finally got bit by one of them. Right on the knuckle too, man. Seriously, did you have to do that? Ow. Well, I deserve that, but here's all the rat snakes together. Now you can see their belly. Yes, I'm ignoring the pain. That is pretty awesome. Please stop biting me. I don't like that. Alright, let's get these guys out of here since they're starting to get a little angry. Good luck, guys. That's too much light. You can turn that off. Your jaw's a little stuck on me, bud. Here, you need some help? I can feel him pulling. There you go. Good job, buddy. Appreciate you defending yourself like that. You're gonna survive in the wild. That was cool. So that's my house. There's my dad. And there's what looks like a basking banded water snake in the street. I've never seen a snake in the street before, and this is not the one that I got last night. That was much bigger. We gotta move you somewhere, buddy. You gonna be friendly? Oh, yeah, he seems okay. Relocate you somewhere. These water snakes are obviously going into drier areas looking for food because there's no water, there's no frogs calling, and these guys need to eat, so they don't really know what to do. I feel bad for them. Alright, well, I managed to get him without getting bit, and he seems like he's not too aggressive. I'm gonna go release him in some water. Hopefully he doesn't get eaten in this retention pond, because I don't really trust it, because there might be some invasive tilapia and an alligator, but you want water, you're a water snake. You should go for a swim, buddy. Oh, now you want to bite me? I'm not doing that again. Got bit enough tonight. He'll figure it out. Well, there we go. That's a much bigger corn snake than a juvenile. It's not like a giant one, but hi. It's definitely the biggest one I've seen in like at least several months. What's up, buddy? We'll get you out of the road.
That's good.
All right, we got to get this guy out of the road. He's getting defensive already, buddy. We'll get you out of here, bud. Don't worry. Alrighty, y'all know what the plan is. Will he bite if I put my hand here after being a good boy? Or a girl, I have no idea. This one doesn't, I mean, he did try to bite before, but I know, I just noticed he has like a little half spot right there. It's kind of cool. Man, not getting much resistance from him. We cool? I hope so. Looks like we got a little tiny ribbon snake in the road. Oh. What do we got here? It looks like another corn snake. I think this one ate something because it looks kind of fat right there. Hey bud, we'll get you out of the road. He's a spicy guy. This is also the 12th one now, so we definitely have more corn snakes than eastern rat snakes this year so far. Let's get you out of here, buddy. Hi. It's okay, dude. You're fine. Hi. You gonna bite? Please don't. I'm a friend, I swear. Well, we got another rat snake up ahead. That is definitely an eastern rat snake. It's been a while since I've seen one that actually has the yellow adult coloration on him. Hey, bud. You're a nice size. Let's get you off the road. Friendly? I hope so. Oh, he feels cold, which is very strange considering how warm it was today, but I know why he's out here now. Alright, just found a ringneck on the road and a couple other herpers trying to get stuff off, so I appreciate y'all. Let's get you out of here, little buddy. Oh boy, you want to cross? I'll get you off this way. There you go, buddy. Oh, here's the two together. Nice to see a eastern rat snake with the actual yellow coloration for once. It's been a while since we found one on the road. Usually it's just juveniles. You're gonna bite me? Please don't. Usually when they get bigger, they're friendlier. And I find the experience with the corns is the opposite. Now you can see the juvenile pattern still lingering on him. So eventually it'll become a solid black line that goes all the way around him. He seems pretty calm. He or she, hard to tell. Your friend? You never know with these guys, but typically eastern rat snakes become very mellow when they get older. As they're a larger species of snake, they don't really fear humans the larger they get. I don't know if I trust that though. But yeah, nothing to worry about. No one has actually tried to bite me while doing the bite test, so that's nice. Go take a look at that corn snake. He was pretty feisty on the road. He might be feisty again now. Alright, this corn snake doesn't really want to sit still, which, you know, it happens. I know he's a little scared. It has a cool, like, almost hourglass looking pattern right there. But it hasn't tried to bite. It's just very twitchy whenever you touch it. But I guess over time it'll get used to human touch. Of course, I don't want you to be used to me too much because I'm going to release you and you're going to go in the wild where you should be afraid of everybody. But it's a pretty guy. Alright, let's get these guys out of here. They seem pretty chill. Look at all that color together. Got the corn snake's belly with the yellow on the eastern rat, plus all the red on the corn. You guys are stunning. Time to get safely relocated away from that road. He figured it out quick. This guy maybe not so much. I'll find some safe spot down there. He just needs to keep going.